Hey there, Treasure Hunt fans. Yo, pal, Big D back here again with another unboxing. That's right, it is that time of the month. It is Horror Pack time. This would be for August 2018. So, as always, got the Horror Pack, got it in the mail today. Here it is, still sealed. Not opened yet, just like I always try to do. Open this up with you guys so you guys can see what I get. I honestly have no idea this month what's in here. I mean, literally no idea. I didn't even look for hints this month. I didn't look for anything. I just figured I'm going to roll in with this one and figure out what we're going to get. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. See what we got. And as you can see, it's in the old envelope that they always put them in. So, all right, let's go. Number one is a movie called Hangman. I've never seen this. I don't think it's Horror Pack exclusive. I think it's I'm not sure who made. I can't. It's really kind of hard to see. But it says terrifying. Hangman is truly creepy. Never seen this. Never heard of it. But interesting. Interesting. Who's it got? Jeremy Sisto and what is that? Kate Ashfield. Inspired by true events. There you go. Inspired by true events. So, Hangman is number one. I am 1 for 1 on this one. If you guys don't know what I usually like to do, if it's the first time you're watching one of my videos, I like to rank them. I do have a really sizable horror collection, so sometimes I do get duplicates in this. I do a rating system. So right now I'm 1 for 1. I literally do not own this movie, so I'm 1 for 1. So let's try number 2. What is number 2? This feels like it has a slipcover on it. Interesting. And that is Cult of Chucky. I gotta say, I'm impressed with the fact it actually has a slip. That's actually pretty good. It got the slip with it and everything like that. Do I own this movie? Not only do I own this version, I own the box set, which I guess showed you a couple videos ago. So, interesting. So I'm officially now 1 for 2, which is okay. It's a good movie. Don't get me wrong. This is actually a really good movie, and my understanding is now is they're going to be doing a Chucky TV series. It's going to be like one of those, almost like a mini movie type thing, where there'll be like 8 episodes, so like a mini series. So that is coming out. But I gotta say, I'm impressed. They actually got the slipcover. That never very rarely happens. So, Cult of Chucky. All right. Next, let's see here in the old bagaroo here is Unfriended. Interesting. I actually own this one too, but I have this one on DVD and not Blu-ray, so this is going to be an upgrade, so I'm going to go ahead and say I'm 2 for 3. Yeah, not the best movie in the world. This one is... I got it on DVD because it was $1 on a Black Friday deal. And I figured out for $1 I'll try it, and I watched it. Yeah. It's very predictable, and it's all right. I'm not a big fan of it, but hey, it's got a digital copy with it, so that's cool. And yeah, it is what it is. It's funny. Hollywood goes through these like these series of things. Like they go through, like, remember when Blair Witch came out, then it was all about found footage. Now there's a bunch of movies coming out where people are on their computer, and the whole movie takes place with them doing FaceTime on the computer. And that's what essentially this is. It's a group of friends on FaceTime, and some girl was killed a year earlier, and her ghost apparently is in the computer, and one by one they start taking out these people that wronged her. So there's another one that came out. There's another one coming out, John Cho, which is a sequel to I can't remember the name of it. Friend Request. No, yeah, Friend Request is the other one, and there's a sequel coming out to that. I just saw a preview for it at the theater when I saw the Meg last weekend before last. So it's this new thing Hollywood's doing now. It's all about do this because social media and stuff. So I'm not a big fan of this movie. Gotta say, I'm really not a big fan. I mean, it's one of those ones where you're about ready to fall asleep, you just want to throw something on, I would throw this on. So, but I am 2 for 3, so the last movie has to be the Horror Pack exclusive because none of these are Horror Pack exclusive, so let's do this. The last one is, like I said, it's a Horror Pack exclusive called Mexico Barbaro. Barbaro. Man, I can't even talk today. This is the Horror Pack. It's a limited edition, apparently. Let's see here. I do not recognize any of the names that are on here at all. At all. It says here, it says a vanguard of Mexican directors unite to bring tales of the most brutally terrifying Mexican folklore and legends. Let's see here, legends to vividly shocking life. That's kind of a weird sentence. Mexico Barbaro presents haunting stories that have been woven into the fabric of the nation's culture, creating an anthology that is as contemporary as it is traditional and as important as it is horrifying. Okay, I have no idea. Never heard of this movie. Nothing. It is a Horror Pack exclusive. I gotta say though, I love anthology movies. I love those movies, especially when they manage to tie them all in to the end. You're like, whoa. So I do like anthologies, and Horror Pack has given me a couple anthologies before that were Horror Pack exclusives. So I am excited to see this. I think it does look really interesting, especially if it's stories that I've never heard before. So this actually looks quite promising, I gotta say. Yeah, right on. It's got to the back some kind of I don't know, can you really see it? Some kind of creepy pictures on the back that look quite terrifying too. So right on. So I'm actually pretty stoked on this. It's a new movie. I hope I said Barbaro. It's Barbaro. I'm pretty sure it's Barbaro. Right, but right on. Okay, I can dig it. So 3 for 4 is not bad. Here they all are again in all their glory. Yeah, right on. So that's the unboxing for the Horror Pack. Now, if you don't know what Horror Pack is, it's a monthly subscription that they do. And so there's a tiered system for it. So like if you want to pay month by month, you can. But you can save more money if you pay for 3 months in advance, or if you pay for a year in advance. You can definitely save more money. But essentially, the 15th of every month is their cutoff date, and then after that, they start boxing these things up, and they start sending them out to subscribers. You usually get it somewhere between the 20th and the 27th, usually somewhere in between those days. And it's just a series of 4 horror movies. And they're not always the best, but sometimes they're absolutely amazing. And just, I mean, I have seen some of these Horror Pack movies that are just, I've especially the exclusives, that I've just absolutely loved, and I've watched maybe 2 and 3 times already. Now, has there been some ones that were, yeah, as always, but they actually do a really good job of giving you a decent assortment. I mean, this is a really decent assortment this week. I mean, you've got, Hangman, which I'm sure is like a serial killer type movie. You got a killer doll, movie. You got, like a poltergeist or a ghost inside a computer, and then you have a collection of fables from Mexico put into a horror anthology. So they do give you a great wide variety of movies, and they do a really good job. Do I get extras? Sure, I do get duplicates. It's come to the territory. Like I said earlier in the video, I have a large horror collection, and someday I will show everybody my horror collection. The problem is some of it's packed away right now. But I do have one. So the fact that I can literally go and get 3 of these movies out of 4 to be movies I don't own or are an upgrade for me is actually really good. It's really, really exciting. Matter of fact, last month, if I recall correctly, I think there was maybe 1 last month that I had, or it may have been all 4 that I didn't have. But because last month I had 2 Horror Pack exclusives. But it's a really good service. They do a really good job. They also offer this thing called Pop-Up Pack. So every couple weeks, they'll put out a list of these movies. You can go on this site. It's free. You go on this site, and you can pick out movies, and they range between $5 up to $20, depending upon what it is. You can also get the Horror Pack exclusives if you're missing ones. A lot of times, they'll put some of the extras up there, so you can grab those too. And then you get them, and it's really cheap. And my light just went out. I am totally sorry the battery died, so it got a little dark. But it's a great service. I love the Pop-Up Pack thing, and I'm going to leave a link below to both of them so that if you're interested in checking it out, I highly recommend it, especially if you're a big fan of horror movies. They do a really good job. They really do, and I got to give them a lot of credit. I've been doing this for, almost a year and a half at this point, and other than there's been a couple of disappointing movies, but overall, I have been extremely satisfied with how they handle the stuff and the movies they give us and the timely manner that we get them. There's only been 1 month where I got it really late, and I don't think it was their fault. It was the Postal Service's fault. So they do a really good job. So I highly recommend it. So that is it. That is it for today. Please leave a like button down below. Also leave some comments. Have you seen any of these movies at all? Have you seen Mexican Barbaro. Now, normally these things, when they get it like this for a horror pack, it's not available on Blu-ray, so that's why it could be one of the exclusives. It's only available on DVD or VHS, but Horror Pack got it on Blu-ray for its members. But have you seen this? Have you seen Unfriended? What's your thoughts? Do you agree with me, or do you think it was actually a really great flick? Have you seen Cult of Chucky? I actually really like this movie. And then, or have you seen? I'm really interested in this Hangman movie. Have you seen the Hangman movie? Let me know if you've seen those. Also, please go subscribe button if you want to see more videos from Big D, especially my horror pack unboxings, and click the little bell button if you want to get notified when I do put up a video. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's watched this video and everybody who subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Everybody, please take care. Be careful out there. Always remember to keep hunting, because you know what? You just never know what you're gonna find. You don't. You just best example. I'm about ready to cut this up. Best example. I have no idea what this is. I found this the other day. It's called Campfire Tales. It's another anthology movie. It stars Amy Smart, Ron Livingston, and James Marsden. This thing was made back in like '98, but I found it. $1.98. That's it. Boom. I'm stoked. It's an anthology movie, and gems. You can find gems out there. You'd be surprised what people will buy, and then later on go, I don't want this more than cost away. So always keep hunting. And yeah, I just completely lost my train of thought. Boy, it has been a long day. But everybody take care, and always remember, live long and prosper.